Hi, everybody. Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. We have live time. And today I'm really excited because we're going to be talking about numerology. And numerology is one of those things that I really enjoy, that I've like been attracted to since I was a child, like the numbers and the sequences, and it all really called to me, but I didn't know what it meant until I started my path and learn about numerology. So what is numerology? Numerology is a method of divination that uses numbers to symbolize the vibrational patterns, which makes up our human experience. You know how we talk about energy, that everything is energy. Well, numbers have energy too, because everything has energy. And that's that pattern that numerology studies. So simply put, numerology is a method of interpreting the numbers in your life so you can reveal personal insights about who you are, who will you become, how you will personally achieve abundance, the challenges that you'll face in life, your personal strengths, and how to use them to your advantage, your ideal career path, your competitive, I know how to say that, your romantic style and your ideal partner, your parenting style, pretty much everything about you. The way that numbers come together in our lives, either in very obvious ways, such as repeating pattern numbers like angel numbers, or in hidden ways, such as through shape, like sacred shapes, sacred geometry, uh, sounds, or personality, all form a blueprint to meaning. And let's face it, it means meaning in our lives is something that we're all searching for, right? So when you tap into these numbers and align your mind, your heart, with their symbolism and messages through numerology, you can begin to understand so much more about yourself and the world. Ultimately, this leads to self-realization, conscious manifestation, and healing, which is all we're looking for. So, can numbers really help me? Really? Yeah, they can. Trust me. I've seen this work for thousands, for hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. And it's true. Some people can struggle with that idea of numerology. It's usually doesn't take much for some people to believe in the mystical diagrams of astrology or the mystic images of tarot and the multitude of meanings and symbols they represent. Yet, it can be a lot harder for most people to imagine those same attributes being represented by common numbers or letters in the alphabet. We can have a hard time seeing numbers as anything other than ciphers for quantities and measurements because that's how we use them every day. Yet perhaps what they taught us in those math classes at school isn't the whole truth. It wouldn't be the first time that ancient knowledge was withheld from people, right? Much like astrology, numerology can be used to unlock the intricate details about who you are and to provide a framework on which you can build your life upon. Knowing which numbers appear in your unique numerology chart can help you understand why you struggle with some things in your life, and it can reveal your life purpose. It can help you feel safe in the knowledge that your shortcomings are just opportunities to get to where you need to be. At its very core, numerology helps you understand who you are so you can work with those forces, overcome limitations, and smash through any blocks that you may be facing. Take a little bit of water here. The origins of numerology are somewhat of a mystery. The earliest instances of finding meaning in numbers were ancient Egyptians and Babylonian civilizations. There is evidence of numerology being used thousands of years ago in Rome, Greece, China, and Japan. The ancient Chaldeans, way back in ancient Babylonia, understood that all things are composed of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Today, modern science is just catching up with that concept. For them, numerology provided a simple system to understand the qualities of these vibrations on both personal and universal levels. Greek philosopher Pythagoras is usually credited with creating what we know as numerology today, although it's not thought that he invented the entire system. He's thought to have brought it a whole new meaning to the numbers and kind of brought it into the modern life. The term numerology was coined by Dr. Julia Seton and first seen in a book published around 1937. Before then, this type of divination was referred to as the science of numbers, arithmetic, or sometimes erroneously, Kabbalah, which is something completely different. There are two major schools of numerology practiced today, Pythagorean numerology and Chaldean numerology. The Pythagorean numerology, also known as Western numerology or modern numerology, claims a lineage going back to Pythagoras, the Greek philosopher that lived around 500 BC. But the story of his invention of a new number system was made by Philos, who was born 25 years after Pythagoras' death and after the original Pythagorean mystery school burned down. The Chaldeans were people who ruled ancient Babylonia. Chaldean numerology verifies its roots in antiquity through cuneiform tablets dating back thousands of years before the birth of Pythagoras. So the main difference between these two systems is that the Chaldean numerology is based on the vibration that represents, that the number represents. So it's in the sound, even before it's spoken. While Pythagorean system considers each single digit in relation to the alphabetical letters in a strict linear sequence. And I'm going to tell you that sequence a little bit later on. Another difference between Chaldean and Pythagorean numerology is that the Chaldean system places more emphasis on the name, while the Pythagorean system is more concerned with the date of birth. Of course, there's other schools of numerology which have their origin in ancient Taoist cosmologies that follow the theory of yin and yang and the 5 elements. It is believed that these methods developed what's known by name Nine Kai in Japan, and along with the I Ching, and those are older in origin. Chinese numerology differs again in that it's based on how the number sounds when spoken. It's also interesting to note that the more modern and very popular system of Chinese astrology, known as the 4 pillars, is really a numerological method based on the calendar rather than the movement of the stars. A fascinating system of numerology is the Kabbalah system, which is based on the Hebrew alphabet. This is a most mystical art and uses only the name. Usually, one needs to be especially trained and have studied extensively to understand this system and the number meanings. So I use Pythagorean system of numerology. So that's what I'm going to be teaching you today. I believe this is a profound and reliable way to examine your inner nature and gain a deeper understanding of vibration, of various psychological, physical, and spiritual processes that make up your life experience. Through even the most basic knowledge of your personal numerology chart and your 5 core numbers, you can begin to uncover your strengths and begin to play to them and gain a truer sense of your deepest needs and desires. In numerology, each number has a different meaning. And in those meanings that make up a unique code by which you can live your life. At its core, numerology has only 12 number meanings. Since numerology looks at all single digits 1 through 9 and 3 master numbers 11, 22, and 33. In numerology, calculations numbers are reduced down to a single digit or one of the master numbers. So when you're reducing the numbers, it's either 1 through 9 or 11, 22, or 33. And then you don't reduce those because those are the master numbers. Generally, numerology works with dates and names. For example, if we're looking at the numerology of today's date, 7/24 of 2024, we will find the single digit that number by adding all the numbers together and repeating the process until we have just one single number. So that will be 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 0. Plus 7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus 4, which gives 21, and then 2 plus 1 is 3. So the numerology of today's date, 7/24/2024, is number 3. Similarly, if you want to discover the numerology of a name, each letter is assigned a number, and the process is the same as above. So the letters and their numbers, assigned numbers are, and you can find this is very easily found. So you write from 1 to 8 and then start putting letters underneath. A, B, C, like that until F. F is the number 8. And then you go back to 1. So I is 1, and K is 2, and G is 3, all the way to P. And then J again is 1, R is 2, L, like that. And then Q is number 1, S is number 3, X is number 5, and Y is number 1 again. So you can find that. It's very easily found. So for example, we're gonna figure the numerology of the name Jane Doe. Okay, so the calculations will be 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5, that's 31. And 3 and 1 is 4. So the numerology of Jane Doe is number 4. It is important to note that these two calculations are just the basic concepts of numerology. There are a great deal of calculations and formulas that you can look at, but the method of reducing to a single digit and the letter number assignments remain consistent throughout. All right. Now, each number has a meaning, and we're going to go through them very quickly. And then at the end, we're going to see all a larger explanation of every single number and what it means. So I would suggest you go over and get a pen and paper so you can calculate, especially those who are watching it not live, so you have the ability to pause the video so you can, as I explain how to calculate the different numbers, you can calculate your numbers, and when I give the explanation of the numbers, you see you already have the number written down for the 5 core numbers. Okay, so this is very quick. All right, number 1 is the leader, confident, creative, and bravery. Number 2, partnership, collaboration, relationship, sensitivity. 3 is the star, creativity, luck, energy. Number 4, the stabilizer, stability, grounded, practicality. And you're gonna see some similarities to tarot here, okay? Number 5, the adventure, free spirit, fun, adventurous. Number 6, the nurturer, family, home, love, and trust. Number 7, spirituality, mysticism, magic, intuition, and wisdom. Number 8, renewal, balance, ambition, and advancement. Number 9, wise, completion, transformation, release, and surrender. Number 11, which is the first master number, is the personal growth, evolution, divine support, and guidance. Number 22, which is the second master number, is intuition, introspection, partnership with the divine, partnership with the divine. And number 33 is caring, nurturing, creative, and high frequency. All right. Aside from looking at your own personality chart, there are other numbers in your life that you should take note. When certain numbers seem to constantly appear around you, it's a sure sign from the universe that there's a message there for you that you need to uncover. So repeating numbers, also known as angel numbers, show up when your angel guides or spirit guides are trying to tell you something. And we talked about that, right? So if you're interested in angel numbers, I made a live on June 19th, and it's posted in the group, so you can go check it out, okay? Now, when it comes to understanding which numbers in your life affect you, looking at your numerology chart is the first place to start. There are 5 core numbers in numerology: life path, soul urge, expression number, birthday number, and personality number. And I'm going to teach you how to calculate each one of them. It's very easy. So your life path is the most commonly used number in numerology. You can think of it as like your zodiac sign in astrology, right? It's the number that provides a huge amount of guidance in your life and goes a long way explaining your personality, who you are, and who you are likely to become. But if you know anything about astrology, you know that there's not just one aspect of your natal chart that you should look at when you're trying to use these tools to understand your life. So while it's important to understand your life path number when you're starting out, it's vital to take a deep look into the other numbers which may be influencing you. So how do you calculate your life path number? Your life path number is calculated using your date of birth. So a person with a date of birth of March 11, 1989, so 3/11/1989, it will be 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9, which goes down to 32, and 3 plus 2 is 5, okay? So for your life path number, if you get a master number 11, 22, or 33, you're not going to reduce that to a single digit. Okay. Now, the other number is the soul urge number. Your soul urge number is the number which reveals your unique talents, gifts, and offerings to the world. Your soul urge number goes a long way to uncovering the deeper you and reveals your deepest desires that are hidden from view, both to you and to the outside world. Okay? Your soul urge number is often referred as your heart's desire number because it uncovers the direction your heart wants you to take, and it may not be the direction you think it will be. Calculating your soul urge number, you use your full birth name. Okay. So, unlike Jane Doe, the example of Jane Doe, you will only use the vowels and the corresponding letters. So for Jane Doe, the soul urge number is 8 because it will be 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5, which is 17, and then 1 plus 7 is number 8. Your expression number is also known as the destiny number, since it reveals information about your natural abilities, personal goals, and desires for this lifetime. While your life path number reveals the journey through life, your expression number shows you how you'll get there. Okay. Showing you how to navigate the pitfalls and challenges you'll experience on your path. So your expression number is calculated using your full birth name. And when I mean birth name, it's your full name. Like my full name is Jarisa. I go by Yari, but my full birth name is Jarisa. That's my name. And your birth given name, not your married name. Okay. So not your nickname, not, whatever it's on your birth certificate. That's your birth name. So your expression number is calculated using your full birth name, like the example above, as Jane Doe. As you may expect, your personality code reveals a lot about your personality. This is the side of you that you show the world, unlike your soul urge number, because the soul urge is what's hidden, right? So this is what your personality number is, what you show the world. This is a really important number to consider when thinking about self-acceptance, self-love, and self-belief. To calculate your personality number, you use the consonants of your full birth name. This number is sometimes your birthday number is sometimes overlooked, as its frequency is calculated in the life path, but it is no less important. Combined with the other numbers in your chart, your birthday number reveals a lot about your unique traits and can even hold the key to your life purpose. So your birthday number is calculated from the specific day of the month you were born. So those born on the 11th of a month will have a 2 birthday number. Okay. Just like in astrology, this number can contradict what life path number is seemingly telling you. And it's important to use this number to complement the others. It's all about finding balance. So where do you begin? Using only your full name and date of birth, a simple reading can give you a deep insight in what makes you tick, what pushes your buttons. Whether your goals are romantic, material, or spiritual, numerology can help you reach them with less difficulty and fewer delays, providing an excellent way for you to navigate the currents of daily life and plan for the future. Numerology can help you learn how to emphasize your strengths and overcome your weaknesses. Almost anything you need to know can be found within the vibrational patterns of numbers and the cycles they move in. So let's go deeper into the life path numbers and what they mean. All right. So hopefully you already have your life path number. So we're gonna go into those. Number one, the leader. The values are leadership and independence. The challenges are overthinking and find your inner confidence. So life path number one is a natural leader who is determined to make a difference in the world. Life path number one has purpose in life to lead with confidence, independence, and originality. They have creative ideas and a strong sense of how to accomplish goals. Life path number one will be pushed to become independent and stand on their own 2 feet. They believe in being authentically themselves and living a life full of passion rather than one determined by how others believe it should be led. They constantly think about strategies to meet their goals by whatever means necessary, as well as following through on promises of trying new things, even if they are potentially dangerous. They tend to find the most success in life on their own terms. When life path number one is out of alignment, they can become hard headed, selfish, and domineering. Being overpowering is one of their challenges, which can be controlled by encouraging others to step forward. Life path number two, the peacemaker. The values are compassion and determination. The challenge is to open your heart and learn to trust others. Gentleness, understanding, and mediation sum up life path number two. Their purpose is to embody cooperation, harmony, and balance in life. They want to feel loved, needed, and welcome by all. But they also want to know that what they bring to the table is respected and valued by their peers. Life path number two thrives when working with others, as it's given them a chance to bounce ideas off of like-minded individuals, allowing twos to flourish as individuals. Similar to a mother in a household, life path number two is the backbone of the family or group. They believe in serving the needs of others, and their ability to always look for the good in the world gets them far in life. Since they are usually devoted and emotionally sensitive, it's difficult to earn their trust back if they feel betrayed. They also feel overwhelmed by their emotions. Life path number two must learn how to not take everything so personally and tap into their strength as mediator and diplomat. Life path number three, the creative. Values are magnetism, extroversion, communication skills. Challenges are to relate to others on a deeper level, along with their gift of charisma. Life path number 3 is a natural born communicator. Their purpose in life is to develop a sense of self expression, communication, and emotional sensitivity within themselves and with others. They are the life of the party, and their extroverted personality makes them the person who can befriend anyone. If they believe in themselves, it will get them very far as long as they use their gifts for good. Many things in life come easy to life path number 3 because they know how to trust their abilities and get along with others. However, they run into difficulties when they fail to recognize others' efforts to protect them. They think about winning everyone over and may forget about trying to relate to others' struggles. Bypass number 3 must embrace their emotional side and use it to create lasting connections with others. There's something beautiful about being vulnerable. And though it can be easy to fall into the pit of self-doubt, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, embracing lives along the way. Life path number 4, the manager. The values are stability, logic, and loyalty. The challenge is to open your mind and be more flexible with change. Life path number 4 has a firm understanding of a stable base. Their life purpose is to bring security and stability of their life by working hard to achieve their goals. They are logical, hardworking, and process oriented, but want to love what they do in life. They learn to logic frequency, and others rely on them to get things done. Their organizational skills lead them to be patient in working on any craft, and they are loyal and dependable. Life path number 4 feels most secure when they have their own routine, but creativity is one of their challenges due to their narrow-minded thinking. It might be easy for them to fall into a stable routine when they feel lost or unorganized. But life path number 4 must learn how to perfect a work-life balance so they can continue to provide for themselves, all while indulging in the things they love. Life path number 5, the adventurer. The values are free-spirited, adaptability. The challenge is to overcome any selfishness and find a life's purpose. Life path number 5 has the tendency to hit the road with a burst of energy. Their life purpose is to live a life that is full of fearlessness, adventure, and freedom. Life simply isn't worth living if they are tied down to one place, person, or idea. Others view life path number 5 as a dynamic and unpredictable due to their desire to enjoy life in all its messy, beautiful glory, indulging their adventurous spirit as often as possible. If there wasn't constant change, life path number 5 would be bored constantly. They may jump from job to job until they find their appropriate calling, but their adaptability level is impressive because they're less likely to be caught off guard. Life path number 5 becomes overwhelmed and suffocated when standing still for too long. Their actions are irresponsible and their minds are selfish. They can quell this by creating healthy boundaries for themselves, letting their minds explore new places and experiences, and never lessening who you are for others. Life path number 6, the nurturer. The values are protective, selflessness. The challenge is to find a level of comfort for yourself, not just others. So, life path number 6 has a purpose in life to be responsible, nurturing, and of service to others. They tend to focus on the big picture, meaning they thrive most when acting as their own boss. They are a natural born leader, but also a natural caretaker and counselor. Life path number 6 plays a role as counselor. They are able to keep families and communities together. They have an open mind, making them the most unbiased out of all the life paths. Others will take advantage of their non-discriminative behavior, forcing life path number 6 to sacrifice parts of themselves to create balance for others. Their thought process revolve around justice, and they frequently ask themselves, how can they serve others? Life path number 6 is motivated to always differentiate between what it means to support or enable someone. They must put their effort into helping those who need it most, standing up for what's right and just. Life path number 7, the seeker. The values are curiosity and thoroughness. The challenges are to seek more meaningful relationships without overanalyzing. Similar to Sherlock Holmes, life path number 7 seeks to satisfy their curiosity. Their life purpose is to develop their spirituality, intuition, and emotional side. They often live in their head, getting caught up in the what ifs, rather than living life and finding out for themselves. Life path number 7 is a unique blend of spiritual and intuitive and logical and analytical. They constantly seek for the truth, and their creativity and logic help them become admirable coordinators. They can be very emotional and sensitive, but there are times when those parts of path number 7, life path number 7, can be very foreign. There will always be times when they feel like they can't connect with others, and it can make life path 7 feel like a fish out of water. But this overthinking can be controlled by trust and faith. Life path 7 must give themselves enough time to discover who they are. They will always be on some kind of life journey, but need to remember to make time for an internal journey if they wish to have more than just surface level relationships. Life path number 8, the powerhouse. Their values are realism and unity. Their challenge is to accept the things you cannot control. Even though they practice spirituality, life path number 8, purpose is life in life is to make a big splash in the world. The phrase go big or go home definitely applies to them. They have the potential to get everything they've ever wanted in life. Though their main focus is business, finance, and authority, they may focus a little too much on success. It takes hard work to achieve these things, but success means nothing without compassion. Life path 8, teamwork makes the dream work. However, stepping into independence builds anxiety for them, which may lead to failure. It's beneficial for them to accept that they cannot control everything. Instead, life path 8 should practice the art of giving so their indulgence in money does not become obsessive. Life path number 9, the humanitarian. And the values are integrity, acceptance, and the challenges are to enjoy life that doesn't always cater to others. Life path 9 has a life purpose to embrace their creativity, wisdom, and humanitarianism. They are helpful source of others in their community, locally and globally. They believe connection and humanitarian action can improve global consciousness, and life path number 9 tends to motivate others to pursue their ways for their own good. Life path 9 is known to be creative, compassionate, and generous. Because of their selflessness, they have a difficult time in romantic relationships due to the fear of opening their hearts to others. Yes, helping is wonderful, but life path 9 may spend so much time giving back to others that they forget to give back to themselves too. Life path 9 must listen to what they need and remember to express their emotions in healthy ways rather than bottling them up. They may be known as the helper, but it's okay to need help from others too. Life path 11, the inspired healer. The values are spirituality, balance, and positivity. The challenges are to find the strength to finish what you start. Life path 11 is known to have strong vibrations and psychic abilities. Their life purpose is to focus on keeping a spiritual balance as well as seeking out purpose and enlightenment. They are supportive, patient, and extremely sensitive, using their abilities to help others in creative and inspiring ways. As long as they make an active choice to keep things positive, Life Path 11 enjoys keeping their soul pure and encouraging others to seek spiritual self-discovery. They may experience challenging and distressing experiences in life. But what makes Life Path 11 special is their ability to come out on the other side with their head held high, impacting others with their creativity, big heart, and emotional availability. Life Path 11 must be patient and know that good things are coming. Life Path 11 is all about partnership and helping others as much as trusting themselves and their processes. Life Path 22, the master teacher. The values are organization, creativity, and practicality. Their challenges are to overcome your fear of failure. Life Path 22 has a purpose to change other people's lives in a practical and tangible way. In other words, giving people the tools they need to succeed. At their best, they're known for being dependable, hardworking, knowledgeable, and enthusiastic about helping people. Life path number 22 has patience and balance in their physical, mental, and spiritual needs. Their thought process is that everything is possible through the art of creativity. But great power can be overwhelming for number 22 because their fear instability. Life can be uncomfortable at times, but that's what life is all about. They can't always rely on the tried and true, and it may take a while to gain enough experience to be the leader and teacher they desire. But the journey is gratifying and worth the hard work. And life path number 33, the illuminated guide. The values are compassion, creativity, and responsibility. The challenges is to use creative talents effectively to help others. Life path number 3, lives in service for others, facing intense pressure and high expectations to live out their spiritual purpose. But they are meant to use their gifts of nurturing and healing to serve others, their main goal being to make their mark on the world as a compassionate, supportive, and loving person. They believe in the power of helping and healing others and are willing to go to great lengths to perform selfless acts in the name of kindness and generosity. Life Path 33 is all about creative self-expression, communication, emotional sensitivity, and performance and joy. But it's up to Life Path 33 to find the perfect balance between helping others and being of service in a non-destructive way, because it can be easy for them to become too critical or self-righteous in the name of good. When in alignment, they have the potential to heal the world, but they must make it an active practice to let go of control and judgment and just focus on what matters in life, helping others and themselves. Did you find yourself in any of those? Yeah, I bet. The other thing that I find fascinating about numerology and the fact that there's 12 life path numbers, I see astrological signs in each one of them. How about that? Homework. You let me know what you think. So, Yari, what do I do now with all this information? I'm glad you asked. Now that you have discovered the 5 core numbers in your numerology chart, write your numbers down and start to get to know each of your numbers, what it means for you in a general sense. When you start to understand your numbers on a basic level, then you can start to look into their deeper meanings and start to use them to help you make choices, make decisions. After you understand your own personal numerology chart, you can start to analyze the charts of other people in your life. This doesn't mean that you have to share this information with those people, but it will help you understand these relationships and give you some guidance in navigating such relationships. So whether you need to understand how to fix a relationship with a loved one, level with your teenager, or get the most from your employees or your employer, numerology can absolutely help you with this. To become conscious of the numbers influencing your life every day, you need to then become conscious of these numbers. While the numbers in your numerology chart are fixed, because it's your birth name and it's your birth date, there are other numbers in your life that will appear from time to time and that sometimes will change. From understanding your numerology on your phone number and in your address, this is a great way to choose between houses, because each house number address has, a frequency. That was free. To interpreting the number messages the universe is giving you, becoming conscious of the numbers in the world around you will give you the power to become absolutely unstoppable. I hope that was helpful. That was a lot. I was getting really tired. But I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, please put it in the comments below or send me a DM. You know that I answer everybody that comments in the comments. And I hope to see you next Wednesday on our next live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye.